Okay, this morning I brought the family to Apache Junction, and they're staying in a hotel, and I'm going back for the horse. Be back in about 5 days. Oh. Well, here we are in Phoenix, hitchhiking on the 10 back to Blythe for Hampton. You don't have a whole lot of water. I hope we get there in a hurry. Good luck with the ride. Well, I just got a ride with the woman down to downtown Phoenix, 7th Avenue on the 10 West. So now we're headed west a little bit further. Well, we're on the west side of Phoenix on the 10 out by the Love's truck stop. And let me tell you something. The worst day in a Tony Llama is better than the best day in a Justin pair of boots, man. We wait and hitchhike a lot, man. We see these four-wheel drives come by, and they got some guy there with a big old western hat, you know, and his arms rolled up. Maybe he's even pulling a horse trailer, who knows? Smoking a cigarette curled from his lip, you know. They see the saddle beside the road and hitchhiking, they just drive right on by. Yeah. Sorry about your penis. This be hitchhiking on the 10 for Blythe. It's warm. They say it's going to get to 110 this afternoon. Hell, you'd think a bottle of Viagra would be cheaper than a pickup truck. If it's that big of a deal. All right, man, here comes another May trucking. We won't tell Scott Smith if we get a ride with this guy. It's May trucking. I don't know, maybe they just figure pickups are for girls or kids or something. What do you think, I'm standing out here in the sun just for the fun of it? Yeah! Cooking our brains. Sometimes the ratty vehicles are really good. Yeah! Pickup truck. Yeah, big old macho four-wheel drive pickup truck, no balls to stop it. No balls to give you a ride. I love it. All that image. Sometimes you wait in these gas stations for rides. Let's see, this is the Buckeye intersection on 10. We got dropped off here and got some lunch about 4 o'clock. Cooled down, had a couple things to drink, went back out to the highway, stood out there for a good hour and a half, no rides, come back in to get some dinner. And this old geezer comes out and says, hey, we'll give you a free sandwich and a free water, but you can't stand around and loiter. And I said, well, is that like if my drink goes empty before I buy a second one? Is that loitering? If somebody asks me where my horse is that loitering? So apparently TNA tolerates this guy to jack up people that don't own semi-trucks. But since we got the bus parked in Phoenix and we have a 180-gallon diesel tank, we'll pay attention to that when we go fill our diesel tanks where we fill them. But yeah, that's the first time I got jacked up by someone at a truck stop about buying dinner. Thank you, TNA. This is the mile marker 103, Arizona, Buckeye Junction, TNA Travel Center. And you come in here and get something to eat, and if you don't have a vehicle, they're really rude to you. Like they can't tell the difference between someone spending money with them and a homeless person. But why would you be rude to a homeless person? So buy your diesel somewhere else, eat somewhere else. It has been exceptionally hard to get a ride in Arizona. Maybe they find it amusing that someone would stand out in 101, 102, 103 degree heat hitchhiking. Maybe that's an anomaly for them to see that, and it's funny. I'm not exactly sure why, but they sure don't stop and give you a ride. I used to think there was a lot of horses in Arizona, that it was sort of a horsey kind of place, but a guy with a saddle beside the road hitchhiking, you'd think somebody would stop. They do in all the other states we've been in, all the other North to South California, everywhere. This is the longest we've ever waited for a ride. That was the other thing that I noticed. First time I've had people in Arizona, first time I've had people make jokes about the horse when I was hitchhiking with the saddle. Over and over in Arizona, people ask me, hey, what happened to your horse? Your horse run away? Like it was funny somehow that you would have a saddle. No one else in Oregon or California ever said that I can recall. And probably I had a dozen people say it to me this afternoon in Arizona. I guess they don't. I guess they think cowboys are funny in Arizona.